Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make a 3D repeated design in 3D space. So the first thing you need to do is think up your shape that you'd like to repeat. So I might use a cylinder. Okay. And before I begin, I'm going to kind of change that a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting. I'm going to click on the tab over here, the polycylinder tab 1. And I'll reduce the amount of axes that this has. Let's see. Okay. And I'm going to take that cap and I'm going to make it 0. A little bit easier to work with. Alright, and these repeating designs, they really look good when you start to add nice light, but good light works on kind of smoother objects. So this one is hard-edged, so I'm going to smooth it, but if I did mesh smooth right now, it's going to break it down. It almost looks like a sphere. So I'm going to undo that. I don't want to lose the integrity of this shape, but still make it smooth. So I'm going to come up to Edit Mesh Bevel. And it's going to bevel it a little bit too much. So on the right we have a slider, and I'm going to slide this down so it bevels it less. Now I can choose to keep this. Maybe this is a good place to start for my repeated design. But I'm going to go to Mesh Smooth for mine. And it's a little bit more smooth. I'm going to do it again. Mesh Smooth. There we go. So this will be my repeating shape. Okay, next. I'm going to look at my top view. So press spacebar up and get there. And we'll get a little closer here. And I'm going to take my Move tool and I'm going to Apple D and duplicate. And I'm going to move one next to it here. I'm going to Apple D again, and I'm going to put one right here. Apple D. Good. Okay. Now that I have this nice setup here, I'm going to take all of them at once and Apple D. Okay. And again, Apple D. Apple or Command D. Okay. Zoom out a little bit more, Apple D. Okay. Again, Apple D. And I'm going to keep doing this. Okay, I kind of jumped ahead a little bit and I've added some more. So now I'm going to come back to my perspective view, and you can see I do have enough now. I may need a few more, but we'll see. And the idea is to get very close. So this is how close I really want us to be. And so we have that good depth happening, foreground and background. I wouldn't get too far away. And then what we'll do is now we're going to begin to assign some textures to these. So let's see, maybe I'll choose a nice color scheme here. I'm going to assign new material. I'm going to go with a blend. I'm going to choose maybe like a magenta, and then assign new material, and this one, a blend, will be possibly a yellow. Now I can call these something. I can call this blend yellow, and I can call this blend pink. Okay. And let's see, I think what I'll do is I'm going to select a big chunk, or all of them maybe, except for this and this. I can hold shift to unselect, hold shift to select extra, or to deselect. And I'm going to go to assign new material, or actually I'm going to go to assign existing material, and you can see I have my labeled materials here, and I'm going to choose pink. So they're all going to be pink, and what I'm looking to do is just create a focal point here and there. So maybe this one might be yellow, assign existing and make this yellow. And maybe one back here, yellow. And maybe I'll put down the yellow ones. So I'm going to use my move tool and move them down. I might just add a little variety in size, or not size, a little variety in the y-axis here of height. Kind of give a lot of help to create a little bit of shadow. Okay. Alright, so we're looking good. And I'm just going to give this a quick render. Get close. Alright, great. I'm going to pause this video, end this video now, but this is what I'd like you to start. And keep an eye out for my next video on how to create a good lighting situation. Okay? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Give it a try.